Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of Sports News Flash at 12. I am your weekend sports anchor, Miguel Mike Medina. And boy, I wish I had a green suit to wear today. Why? Because I wanted to honor the Masters weekend. The Masters weekend is taking place. Today is the fourth and final round of the Masters. And I just been enjoying this entire week. For the first time in my 25 years watching sports, this is the first time that I've put a full dedication to learn and watch the Masters tournament. And the last few days I've been watching Masters tournaments from 1972, which Jack Nicholson won, 1987, Larry Miz, and then even 1997, which I already knew before, but I relived it again with Tiger Woods winning his first Masters. And and throughout this weekend has just been a phenomenal blast. So it wasn't until last night that I thought about, oh man, I don't have a green suit. This would be perfect for sports news flash at 12. But then I found this. I'm like, okay, I could wear. I mean, for today, I don't have to wear a suit or blazer. I could wear a green thermal. Wear the color of the Masters. But I'm gonna buy some hunter green suit very soon, so I could make a content about golf and more content about the Masters. It doesn't necessarily just have to be this weekend, so yeah, I think I'll start doing that. But let's get started with round three's results of the Masters. So Scotty Scheffler, he heads to round four with a 54-hole lead. He recorded a 71 yesterday, Saturday, and he sits at the top of the leaderboard at 7 under. Colin Morikawa, he's a golfer that I recently discovered, and I'm gonna start paying attention to him because I like what he brings to the table. He's right behind Scotty Scheffler. He has a chance to win on Sunday. If he does win on Sunday, it's gonna be his first green jacket and his third major championship. So we'll see about that. And um, Max Homa, he will need to prove on Sunday that he has that dog in him. Like he said in the interview, he's sitting in third place, and he has a chance to win as well, but he's gonna have to play a great game. Bryson DeChambeau, who had a good start on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it was a up and down day for him. So, but he still has a chance on Sunday. He just has to have a super great Sunday if he wants to win the Masters. But right now, I feel that it will come down to Scotty Scheffler, um, uh, Colin, and Max. Is gonna be one of those three. Scotty Scheffler, his wife could be giving birth anytime soon. So, but he is the front runner to win. He's the number one golfer in the world. Um, yes, I understand people's frustration and people finding him as boring and dull. He's not as exciting. He's not as exciting or show emotion like Tiger Woods. And a lot of people, and I'm talking like sports media and even golf fans, when they want someone to dominate the sport, they want someone to win, they want someone with personality. And Scotty Scheffler, he's more of a quiet person, reserved. He's a man of faith. Um, but me personally, I don't mind that. If you're good, you're good. If you're great at something, I don't care what your personality is. I rather have a golfer like Scotty Scheffler who's quiet, who is not a show off, who's not cocky, arrogant. He is just, he has a lot of poise. He just focused on what he has to do. What amazes me about Scotty Scheffler is that he is just he doesn't look like he's nervous at all whatsoever when he's out there golfing. He seems like he has a great way of psychologically have this mental focus when when he's playing out there. Like he is one of those golfers that he's very good, but he just doesn't care. Like he doesn't care what people think about him. He just focus on doing the right thing, setting a great example for the next generation. He's a family man. He doesn't really care about. He strikes me as a person. He doesn't care about endorsements or, you know, being the bragging type. And I could see why that rubs some people the wrong way. But I personally like Scotty Scheffler in terms of the player because I don't know him as a person, but I like Scotty Scheffler as the golfer and his swing. I know it's not everybody's favorite cup of tea, but it works for him. It works for him. So, and he has a chance to win his second green jacket. He won it 2 years ago. So I think it's a combination of him staying focused as well as winning it before and being there before gives him the advantage. But I don't mind seeing Colin win. I like the kind of golfer he is from what I see so far. I don't mind seeing Max win. I don't mind even seeing Bryson win. So whoever wins the Masters champion, I'm all for it. So, but as I'm growing more and learning about hockey and falling in love more with the game of sorry, I said hockey. Golf um, is a phenomenal sport. I started playing golf back in 2021 for the fun of it, but I could see myself, playing more often, and someday I might start taking lessons, just to get better at the sport. So at this point in my life, my favorite sports that in terms of playing it, not necessarily covering, but playing it, I would say softball and golf. In terms of covering, multitude of different kind of sports, a variety of them. But yeah, um, Tiger Woods, he had an off game on Saturday. On Friday, he surpassed Gary Player. I'm forgetting the other person's name. Now he has 24 cuts, 24 consecutive cuts. So, but he had an off game on Saturday. He shot an 82 with 8 bogeys and a pair of doubles, which is his worst round ever at Augusta National. Tiger Woods have scored only have scored 80s only 5 times in his entire career. That goes to show you the greatness of Tiger Woods. Yeah, it was tough to see um, this kind of performance yesterday, but at, at this point, Tiger Woods have nothing left to prove. He's done it. He has broken records. He has won everything that you could possibly think. So I don't know when he's gonna hang it up, but Tiger Woods is very competitive. When I think about athletes who are super competitive and they don't get tired of winning, I think of Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, and Derek Jeter. Those are the top three that I can name from the top of my head that winning is never enough for them. So um, Victor Hovland. I'm gonna conclude golf with this one. Victor Hovland, he withdraws from next week's RBC Heritage after missing cut at Augusta National. After he shot a 71 on Thursday, Hovland went 9 over in his second round and missed the cut at the Masters for the first time in his career. He made 2 double bogeys and had a triple bogey at the par 5 second. So he's taking a break, and we don't know when exactly he will play on tour again, but he will have a chance to have three more opportunities before the PGA Championship next month at Valhalla Valhalla Golf Club. So we'll see what's gonna happen with Victor Hovland in terms of what will be next for him. But yeah, let's see who's gonna win the Masters today. I'm looking forward to that, and yeah, like I said, I don't mind if it's Scotty Scheffler, Max, or Colin. So whoever wins between those three, like I said, Bryson has a chance as well. Whoever wins between those guys, I'm completely fine and content with that. The Philadelphia 76ers unveiled Allen Iverson's statue, but it got heavily criticized on social media by so many people. And to be honest with you, is it really necessary to criticize a statue? Because let's look, Allen Iverson is the 10th 76er to receive the statue, and every 76er legend that received a statue received the same size. So people are complaining that Allen Iverson should have had a bigger statue. And but if the Philadelphia 76ers are consistent that this is the way they do it with every statue from every legend that has received this honor, then I don't see the reason why there should be criticism about it. But then again, nowadays, anybody criticized for anything, they run to social media, cry and complain about anything. But again, if this is the way the Sixers have always done it, that they give a small to medium size of a statue to a legend, then I don't see a problem with that. Now, if the other 9 legends have received a humongous status like the Rocky one in Philadelphia, and I've been to Philadelphia just once, love the city, I would love to go back there again. But if the 9 other legends had a big statue, like for example the Rocky one, and Allen Iverson gets a small one, then yeah, it's disrespectful. But I don't see that this is kind of any no disrespect. I don't see this as a disrespect to AI if this is the way the Sixers have always done it. So now for people that grew up watching Iverson like myself, they feel that he should have deserved more, but I don't have no complaint about it whatsoever. At the end of the day, it's a blessing and an honor to receive something from the franchise that, you've built your career with, you build relationship with. So Allen Iverson, I mean, he was a prolific scorer in his prime. For a small guy like him, he was an absolute monster. AI was a 7-time All-Star, 1997 Rookie of the Year, 2001 League MVP, and I remember that season like it was yesterday. Philadelphia was the number 1 team in the East, and AI was just rolling the entire year. They went to the finals. They lost to the Lakers in 5 games. So if he would have won a championship, that would have been one of the greatest seasons that I've ever witnessed in my 25 years watching basketball. But it's still a great, phenomenal season from what I saw that year from AI. But yeah, like I said, I don't see no problem with that. No problem with that. And I just got to say one more thing, and this is changing the subject to another athlete when it comes to MVP talks. I hope, and I repeat, I hope that Nikola Jokic, the big man of the Denver Nuggets, wins the league MVP. And the reason I say that is because of the amount of hatred and jealousy from a lot of people who are former NBA players, you could say, that are currently playing as well, and even people who've never played basketball. The amount of hate and jealousy for these European slash international players is out of control. If you deserve to win the MVP, you deserve to win the MVP. This year's MVP conversation has been so fascinating because you have Jokic, you have Luka Doncic, SGA, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards. You have so many, and I will be content in if any of those names that I mentioned win. But I'll be even more happy if Jokic wins. Why? Because he will continue to piss off people that don't want to see him win because they're jealous. I just felt like saying that. So I was gonna leave it for my other platform, the MMM Journal, but I had to share that with you guys here on the Sports News Flash at 12. It is official. The Coyotes are heading to Salt Lake City. The organization have told their players that this is the final decision. Before the team heads to Utah, the arena will need to do some upgrade. Coyote players and staff have been invited to visit Salt Lake City after their regular season finale. Governor Spencer Cox, who is the governor of Utah, already approved a bill to fund a renovative entertainment district downtown for a potential NHL team. It would have been nice if the team would have moved to Quebec or to Atlanta, but in my opinion, Utah is not a bad choice. I mean, Utah is a sports mecca, winter city, so I feel that it's a solid move for them. So we don't know if this is gonna work out. A lot of people are already saying that they don't see it that it will work out, but only time will tell. So I'm just curious to see what the name is gonna be for this new team. So, like I said, only time will tell, and we will have to give the organization, this team, a chance. Last but not least, the Yankees. To be honest with you, as a diehard Yankee fan, I did not expect the Yankees to get off this hot start. Am I impressed? No. My mentality is that you can do whatever you want in the regular season. You could perform how you could go win 120 games, but what matters to me the most is that you win it all in October, showing up in October. Um, but they're doing great so far this season, and yesterday they won but 2 games of the doubleheader against the Cleveland Guardians. On Friday it rained out, it got postponed, so they played 2 games yesterday, and they won both games. So Oswaldo Cabrera, he's off to a good start this season, and but yeah, the Yankees just keeps rolling. They keep rolling, and like I said, they could have a great regular season, but October is what matters to me the most. But congrats to the Yankees, and now they're trying to go for a sweep. And yeah, um, let's see if they could complete the sweep, or if Cleveland will try to avoid a sweep and try to win on Sunday. But the Yankees are playing some good baseball. The Mets recently are playing some good baseball. After an 0-5 start, their offense is clicking. And if you're a Braves fan, it sucks that Spencer Strider, he's going to be out for the season. Man, so many good players are getting hurt, and we're already in April. But yeah, that does it for this episode of Sports News Flash at 12. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Enjoy round 4 of this last day of the Masters, as well as baseball games, basketball, hockey. It's Sunday, so Sunday, when it's springtime, there's always something for us sports fans to watch. So enjoy your Sunday, be safe, and may God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you guys next Sunday on the new episode of Sports News Flash at 12. Take care, everyone.